What is going on, supercar enthusiasts? Welcome back to the channel where we tell it like it is, no sugarcoating, just pure automotive truth. And today, that truth is a little bitter. You see that beauty behind me? The brand new, much hyped 2025 Dacia Duster? Well, buckle up, because I made a purchase that I am now seriously questioning. Yep, you heard it right. I bought the 2025 Dacia Duster, and, folks, I deeply regret it. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let me say this. On paper, the new Duster is a winner. Rugged looks, surprisingly spacious interior, and a price tag that makes you do a double take. So, what went wrong? Let's dive into the nitty-gritty. The moment I saw the redesigned Duster, I was hooked. It looked like Dacia had finally delivered an affordable SUV that didn't scream budget. The sharp lines, the increased ground clearance, the overall stance, it was a massive step up from the previous generation. The promise of a capable, no-nonsense vehicle for both daily driving and weekend adventures was incredibly appealing. I imagined tackling the desert roads around Hurghada with ease, without breaking the bank. But the reality I encountered after just a few weeks of ownership has been less than inspiring. One of the first things that truly started to grate on me was the sheer level of noise inside the cabin. Driving at anything above city speeds becomes an exercise in enduring a cacophony of wind noise whistling around the poorly sealed doors and windows, tire roar echoing through the thin wheel wells, and a persistent engine drone, especially from the hybrid system. Forget about having a peaceful conversation or enjoying your favorite podcast. It's a constant battle against the din. For someone navigating the often chaotic traffic and longer stretches of highway here in Egypt, this relentless noise fatigue has become a major source of daily frustration. The exterior styling might have received a significant upgrade, but stepping inside the Duster is a stark reminder of its budget roots. Hard, scratchy plastics dominate every surface. The seats, while seemingly comfortable at first, offer minimal support on longer journeys, leaving me with an aching back after just a couple of hours of driving, which is not ideal for exploring the stunning yet sometimes distant landscapes around the Red Sea. The fit and finish of some interior panels also leave much to be desired, with noticeable gaps and flimsy-feeling trim pieces. It's a cabin designed to meet a price point, and it feels like significant compromises were made in terms of both material quality and overall refinement. The inclusion of a modern infotainment system in the 2025 Duster was a welcome addition, at least on paper. However, the reality of using it on a daily basis has been less than smooth sailing. The touchscreen can be laggy and unresponsive, the menu system isn't particularly intuitive, and the promised smartphone integration can be, well, finicky and unreliable. The reversing camera, a feature I rely on heavily navigating crowded parking lots here, is blurry and offers a distorted view, making parking maneuvers more stressful than they need to be. It feels like Dacia bolted on some modern tech without fully optimizing its performance or user experience. One of the key selling points of the hybrid version I opted for was the promise of improved fuel efficiency. With rising fuel costs being a significant concern here, this was a major factor in my purchasing decision. However, the real-world fuel economy I've been experiencing has fallen significantly short of the advertised figures. Despite my best efforts at eco-driving, I'm consistently getting lower miles per gallon than expected, which, honestly, kind of negates some of the initial cost savings and just adds to the growing list of disappointments. You know, it feels like the claimed fuel efficiency was more of a marketing aspiration than a genuine reflection of everyday driving conditions. While the initial purchase price of the Duster is undeniably attractive, I've started to realize that the true cost of ownership might be higher than anticipated. The lower quality materials inside suggest potential durability issues down the line, especially when exposed to the harsh sun and dusty conditions prevalent here. And honestly, I've already noticed some minor rattles and squeaks developing in the cabin after just a short period. Concerns about the long-term reliability of some of the newer, more complex technology also linger in the back of my mind. These potential future repair and maintenance costs could easily offset the initial savings, honestly turning that so-called budget-friendly purchase into a more expensive endeavor in the long run. While the Duster boasts a decent amount of cargo space, some of the practical aspects, they really fall short. The rear seats don't fold completely flat, making it awkward to load larger items. And, the placement of some controls and storage compartments just feels like an afterthought. Even simple things like the design of the door pockets make them less useful than they could be. These small inconveniences, while not deal breakers on their own, contribute to an overall feeling that the Duster prioritizes basic functionality over genuine user-friendly design. So there you have it. My honest, unfiltered experience with the 2025 Dacia Duster. While it might still appeal to a very specific niche of buyers who prioritize ruggedness and a low initial price above all else, for my needs and preferences, this purchase has been a significant disappointment. The compromises in noise insulation, interior quality, technological refinement, and real-world fuel economy far outweigh the initial cost savings. I went in hoping for a capable and affordable SUV, but what I got was a vehicle that constantly reminds me of the corners that were cut. The regret is real, folks. Thank you for tuning into Supercar. Have any of you had similar experiences with budget-friendly vehicles? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this review helpful, and subscribe for more honest car talk. Until next time, drive safe.